actually live, by the way, bros.
Kaos podcast, episode 1. Want to put hashtag 1?
Yeah, but this is gonna go at the end of what we put. Because no one's gonna click on this.
Okay, so, Sneako, I don't know, would you put hashtag Sneako, hashtag Destiny,
No.
Debate College? Sneako and Destiny Debate College? What are you looking for?
Hashtag. What the fuck is Mekti's hashtag?
Mekti, can you find your hashtag?
Mekti, find the fucking hashtag. On this.
It's hashtag, what's that?
Where is it? Oh my god, it's caps locked. Fucking. What's like Mekti, what'd you name the short?
Hmm?
You named their short something. It was like college versus or whatever.
Entrepreneurship versus college.
Cut this shit out.
You don't want to get sick, so I shouldn't touch your keyboard.
You shouldn't be here at all if I don't want to get sick.
Huh?
True.
What? What'd you say?
So you shouldn't be here at all if you don't want me to get sick.
Do you want me to go back here?
No, I'm saying you can't tell you, but you just tell me then.
Okay, ENTREPRENEUR. ROG. Okay.
Entrepreneurship.
Shit. Can I be right back real quick?
Yeah, go.
Hey, y'all. Versus
College.
No, it's for college.
Oh yeah. Fuck. You gotta make this caps lock somehow. Make this also a cap, all caps.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Nah, shit.
What?
Cut and paste. Okay.
There we go. Current bit rate.
The bitrate was crashing for no reason.
4,500. The bit rate in this bitch.
And what, KBS at the bottom?
we streaming in HD?
No, we are.
Yup.
No, hit me already.
What they hit you?
It's done hit me already.
Damn, Liam ain't got us, bro. Liam, I need to go. You have to hop on the call. have to hop on Facebook, bro. We'll like add his face to the call.
I think you should just get right here.
I was just gonna say, you want to sit in the middle?
I felt the cough again.
You already felt it?
Good.
Ouch. Ouch. That's tough.
Liam's like, this is sad.
Elrond did too.
Oh, you did too? Yo, I think I need to go to that. Like, into, what is it?
Quarantine, yeah, bro.
You got COVID or
I
you
am
just,
not on this camera.
You got COVID or is it COVID?
No, we're watching ourselves.
Like, yo.
Funny enough, we're watching our own stream.
Is it late?
Yeah.
Oh, it's late.
There's a little bit of a latency. We're watching our own stream.
Let's say, dude, I like just sat down, bro.
Dude, this is so fucked, bro.
What
It's
is
infinite,
that?
bro. We're watching our own stream.
So is it going now?
Yeah, it's been going for a while. It's been going since before you left.
Okay, well, you wanna... Alright, guys.
Oh shit, let's get out of that.
Guys, we're streaming now.
Fuck, let's get to YouTube, gang.
YouTube had us fucked up last week.
You already know Juice WRLD shit, bro. YouTube did have us fucked up, bro.
YouTube is like, you can't stream for 24 hours for some reason.
Oh, Sneako's in chat. He's mad.
You're saying egotistical dip.
Pause this shit. Yeah, bro. They wouldn't let us stream, bro. They say.
Like, they said you can't stream until 23 hours. I want, like, one good reason why they do that.
Bro, 24 hours, bro. You gotta let us set up the shit, bro. You can't stream for 24 hours till
What
after
do they
you say
set
that.
up?
But like, why didn't they set that up when I made the YouTube account, bro? Like, I gotta start streaming for you to understand that I'm gonna stream 24 hours from now. Come on, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But we had to beat the system. We had to stream a week later.
Sneako's gone now, but
His memory lives on.
we're trying to keep his memory. Well, we're not trying to, but you know, we're still talking about him.
I mean, I think the topic is better than Sneako himself. Fuck Sneako, bro. Like, the idea of entrepreneurship versus like college and shit. Like, you know, like, do you go to college right after high school, or do you, like, you know, go start your own shit and do things on your own without, you know, like, what do you do?
What do you do?
And that's kind of like where they're gonna get into in this.
What do you do?
Oh, Sneako's in chat. He's mad.
You're saying egotistical dip because you are like that too.
I'm not talking down to anybody. If you
are
want,
saying I need to elevate my brain waves and I need to mature.
I said you need to elevate your brainwaves because you're asking me for like one-word responses to pretty complicated questions.
It's not that complicated.
You asked.
When do I ever say that? Why are you applying that to me as if that's my fucking ideology? I've never said that.
So they can possibly teach you in life, and all you're gonna do is tell people to go for that like 1 in a million shot.
There goes Sneako joins call.
Then talk about other social media platforms.
Oh, Sneako's here.
Hi, what's up?
Yo, what up? What's poppin'?
Not much. We're listening to this guy roast your program. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is pretty old. This is like a month old. We've fixed a lot of these problems since then. And what do you think about the fact that all streamers and everybody only reacts to negative things about me? Like, you talk pretty highly about my main channel videos. You're like, oh, he makes good content in the past. But every time another streamer, anybody talks about me, has to be something negative.
Okay.
Well, I just react to whatever chat links me generally. Are you at, like, the stuff I've reacted to negatively has mainly been stuff that you've wanted to watch with me, like other streamers talking shit on you?
But every video, every single day, there's another one.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Do you think I was just thinking, like, before joining this stream, drama is just what everyone wants to watch, and it's been pretty eye-opening seeing all these videos. It's like, when you get to a certain point, you probably experience the same thing. Everybody just needs to see something wrong. People like to see you fall when you're up.
yeah, I mean, negativity sells. Like, that's just.
Do you think he's actually roasting it? I saw some of that video, and the one part that I did criticize Musa for was deleting that testimonial. I did not know he did that. Other than that, like, what in the video was that valid? What criticism do you think were valid in there? You can keep watching if you want to.
Sure. I there's not much left. I don't know. It seems pretty fair. It seems like he's worried that some of the advice that was given was like a little bit too specific.
The one part I didn't like was that he's saying that because I'm telling people how to clip up my streams and put it on TikTok, that means it's the only type of content that I'm promoting, and that's not true. Those things don't have to be mutually exclusive.
Okay. Do you? I can't speak because I haven't seen the program. Like,
well, what's your take? How long is that video? Like 20 minutes?
Yeah, but I mean, I haven't seen the program. So he says that he feels like you talk about that a lot or too much or whatever, but maybe you don't talk about it too much. But I haven't seen like the other stuff that you talk about, so I can't really say.
Okay.
Right. I don't know.
Shit. I just turned on my stream. Chat, we're watching some guy talk about the creativity kit. This was a month ago, I think, when we first launched it. It was a one-time payment at the time, and now it's $50 a month. And since then, what we did to circumvent like people saying that there's not enough information in the creativity kit, we do 3 calls a week. I do three hours a week. We all do a networking call. I do Q&As. I bring on special guests. I brought on.
You think his creativity kit's a scam?
Creativity kit's a scam.
Creativity kit is like, what's that? It's like, it's like Patreon. It's like, hey, you pay money and you can see my videos early. It's like that type of shit. Why would your videos are gone? Well, they're not all gone.
I don't think that's what his creativity kit is.
It's crazy. It is for that, and plus you get to see his bonus content and other shit. You get to see.
It's supposed to be lessons. It's supposed to be lessons to teach you how to become like a.
Lessons from Sneako.
Yes.
Yeah, to like get started on things.
All he's done is fucking YouTube and streaming.
Well,
he's got no business. Like he's got no real business. He's not like managing anything. He doesn't have any.
Well, like he is good at being creative.
I mean, you can say that, but he's always been like that.
Can you teach someone how to be creative?
Well, no, but I don't think he's telling you how to be creative. I think he's telling you like, just laying out guidelines of like the YouTube process. I think is what he's doing.
But like he says it's not about YouTube.
Who would want to learn from him? His ass gone.
Well, okay. YouTube is part of it though.
Sure.
But like social media, online money making content creation is like guidelines for that. That is like seems like my understanding of it. It's not like bonus content.
It's not bonus content. But bro, in this video, he'll tell you about how like you could do anything, bro. The creativity could teach you how to get anywhere in life. You could do type shit. Like it's not about YouTube. Yeah, he hypes it, bro.
He hypes it like you can get you anything.
Like he's like it's not about just with that, bro. It's not just teaching you how to do that. It's teaching you how to do all these other things, bro. It's like okay, bro.
I mean, like he's somewhat credible.
Credible as a teacher?
Maybe not as a teacher.
I mean, like, just because you can do something doesn't mean you can teach it.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of those gym heads who are, like, hella big and shit aren't going to give you the best information on exercise. You might think that they are, but they aren't.
How'd you do it, bro?
Test.
I work out, bro.
Creatine.
I eat creatine.
Whey protein.
Yeah. Alright, you can hit it now.
Multi-millionaires, we talk. And we've even found I've got people jobs in the creativity kit. I got somebody an editing job. This guy Steph is called, another red pill guy that you wouldn't agree with. Hopped in one of my streams, and then he hit me up asking for an editor. I went to the creativity kit, asked for an editor. Now he found a full-time guy. So it's a great place to network and develop the skills to make money online.
Dumbass.
But I feel like your sentiment here and overall, like the blue pill ideology is that not everybody can get rich,
like they didn't just
and
get
that
a job,
not
you
like
got them a-
that
you got
everybody
them a
in your
job.
chat right now, it's like instead of trying to improve, instead of trying to find a way to make
he's
more
saying
money,
like
it's
the
like
creativity kit can get you jobs, but like his examples are him giving someone a job.
How do you get him a job?
Giving him a
Someone
job
asked
to
him
be his editor.
For an editor, he said, "Oh, let me go on my creativity kit. Ask for an editor." He found an editor. Boom, gave it to him. Like that's just like.
That's what his example.
That's what is his example.
He said creativity kit is giving people jobs. I just gave someone a job.
Yes.
Is that what he said?
Yes.
Legitimately. Can you play that?
You can keep watching if you want to.
Sure. I there's not much.
That he's saying that because I'm telling people how to clip up my streams and put it on TikTok, that means it's the only type of content that I'm promoting, and that's not true. Those things don't have to be mutually exclusive.
Okay. Do you? I can't speak because I haven't seen the program. Like.
Well, what's your take? How long is that video? Like 20 minutes?
Yeah, but I mean, I haven't seen the program, but I haven't seen like the other stuff that you talk about, so I can't really say.
The Sneako part.
Okay.
Right. I don't know.
I just turned on my stream. Chat, we're watching some guy talk about the creativity kit. I do Q&As. I bring on special guests. I brought on multi-millionaires. We talk. And we've even found I've got people jobs in the creativity kit. I got somebody an editing job. This guy Steph is called, another red pill guy.
Wait. He's trying to hear this.
I brought on multi-millionaires. We talk. And we've even found I got people jobs in the creativity kit. I got somebody an editing job. This guy Steph is cold, another red pill guy that you wouldn't agree with, hopped in one of my streams, and then he hit me up asking for an editor. I went to the creativity kit, asked for an editor, and now he found a full-time guy. So it's a great place to network and develop the skills to make money online. But I feel like your sentiment here.
He said he was looking for an editor, so he linked someone from his group with Stephen Cold, and he got him a job. That's how he did it?
Yeah. Directly.
So he said it's getting people jobs because it's a good place to network.
Like, Sneako gave one dude a job. Like, Sneako gave him a job. Like, it's not like this gets you jobs.
Yeah, Sneako got him a job.
Sneako could get you a job without the creativity kit.
Okay, I'd say that was a bad point, but but if he didn't make that point and say that he can provide that to people, that would be a plus.
Yeah.
But he didn't do that.
No, he's just saying, like, this gets you jobs,
This gets your job, bro. I just got someone a job by co-signing them with this dude I also know somewhat personally.
Yeah, and like, overall, like, the blue pill ideology is that not everybody can get rich, and that not, like, that everybody in your chat right now, it's like, instead of trying to improve, instead of trying to find a way to make more money, it's like they'd rather just, like, get in a chat and waste their time and not improve it all. Like, oh, well, everything else these are crypto nerds. Like, why don't you try to make some money online instead of watching Destiny all day?
I mean, there are things you can do to, like, improve yourself, but, like, trying to learn how to make money online is probably one of the most worthless things you can do for yourself.
Why don't you try to make money online instead of watching Sneako all day?
Bro, Sneako's gonna teach you how to make money online.
No, he's gonna teach you how to hate hoes.
True.
That's what you're gonna do.
But nah, bro. If you look, but the learning how to hate women will just teach you how to be a better man, so you'll be better and you'll have more money, bro. I'm trying to teach men to be independent.
So here's one thing he really pushed before he got banned. He was really legitimately saying, like, everyone can get rich.
Yes.
Not like anyone can get rich.
But everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I don't understand, like, what concepts he's missing to be making the statement so consistent.
Well, no, his argument is because he's stupid. Because he should say anyone, but he just wants to say everyone. But his point is that every person can get rich. But, like, not everybody will. But, like,
but he's not saying that.
Nah.
He's saying everyone can get rich.
Yes.
He's saying, like, Abba was, like, explaining to him in detail. He was like, bro, like, rich implies that you have, like, excess in comparison to your surroundings.
So if everybody's rich, nobody is.
Like, no one is rich. It doesn't have value. And then, like, I don't even know what Sneako's argument was to that, but I'm pretty sure, like, he still somewhat holds that point that everyone can get rich. You can say anyone can get rich. You can say that. You can argue that, technically.
Everybody, bro.
No one's arguing that, right? No, but like, he'll say that here, and Destiny's not even arguing that. Destiny's
pointless, bro. He's already been through this.
His Sneako-ness at this point.
He's like, you mean
that's such a dumb thing to say because you spend hours online. Like you literally are a professional moneymaker online. Why would you say that it's a dumb way to make money when that's what you do?
Because my job is a 1 in a million job.
But there's so many ways to make money online. And you are an example of people who chronically spend all their time on the internet. That's not the only way.
Hold on, first of all, there's not that many ways to make money online. It's pretty hard.
There's so many ways to make money online.
It's a grind. It's very difficult to make a decent amount of money online. Like,
right, so but you don't talk about the grind. You rather say like, go to college. I saw you on Adam 22. You're like, go to college.
Yeah, because college is a super reliable course to build yourself.
College is a scam. College is a giant scam. Most of these majors are a waste of time now. You have to pay $50,000 a year to a lot of these schools.
Why do you think people pay the money?
Because it's an illusion to make them feel like they're productive and they're doing something when in reality they don't know what they want to do. They're just in there taking up loans and then they end up at 40 with a bunch
All of societies, they don't end up with debt. They end up out earning people.
Pay the money. There's a lot of reasons.
The only reason he's saying that, bro, is because he took off on YouTube.
No, it's not the only reason he's saying that. No, college.
It is.
No, the American college in the North America is very like.
People come here for school. What are you talking about?
You have to be very
There's
careful.
exchange students. There's people from Asia who come here. What are you talking about? If you're saying that there's better schools here, I bet there's better schools in China, in Japan.
No, I mean that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying like in terms of paying. He said college is a scam, and Destiny said it's super reliable. It's not super reliable.
It's not super reliable, but it's a steady course, though, like he said. Instead of you wondering what the fuck you're going to do, you go here and you find out what you want to do.
No, you don't find out what you want to do in college. That's
yeah,
what's
you
gotta
do.
be happening.
What the fuck? Why would you go to college?
That's a great question. Like, all right.
If you don't know what to do, that's the prime example
why
of why
people
no
get
one wants to
fucked
go
up.
to college.
No.
They don't know what they want to do.
Yes, that's the
why
reason.
pay money if you don't know what to do?
Yeah, like that is the prime reason people get fucked up in college, and it happens. There are more people fucked up from college than people successful from college right now.
Really?
Yes, but like
that's
large
if you
degree.
put yourself in that position.
Like the largest revenue source for the government is student loans.
Okay. That doesn't mean that there's more people fucked up.
That's more than taxes.
I know, but that doesn't mean that there's because there's a higher return rate than there is in taxes and percentages. Just in general.
There's a higher return rate in taxes and what did
there's
you
a
say?
higher return rate than there is on taxes because of the kind of the money it is. It's just a higher return rate than you get on taxes. Taxes is a very small percentage of what we pay for on things. Where on student loans they get all of that money back and they have a much larger percentage that they get out of that.
What do you think the student loans?
It's just you just get a larger percentage out of student loans than you do out of taxes.
Well, that's because of the amount of students taking out student loans
from the government. The government wants you to go
to
school.
The culture does. But the culture somewhat does. Well, they want you to go because you're gonna take student loans.
No,
to get money from you.
No, they want you to go because a more educated society pushes us further. And pushes us further in terms of technology, and not just technology, in all types of ways. We get pushed much further by kids going to college. College is a very good way to progress in society. That's why we push kids to go to school in general, including college.
And get high-end jobs.
I don't think so. You don't
think so? Why do we go to school? Why do we send kids to school?
There are specific jobs in which education is necessary.
No. Why do we send kids to school?
Because there are specific jobs in which education is necessary.
No, every single job it requires schooling.
Not college schooling.
Schooling though, dude. Why do we send kids to schools?
For general education.
We send school to learn. For education. Why do we learn more in schools now than we did before?
Why do we learn more in
schools? The high school math for us is college math for my parents. That's what I'm saying. Why do we learn more in school now than we did before?
I don't know.
There's a really good reason. We're trying to progress in society through in technologies and intellectualism. We should all know more because we have more basis in terms of technology and exercise of thought. So we want people to know more. So college just pushes us farther. As a society?
As a society, yeah, people don't know more.
Absolutely do.
You think they do?
Absolutely do.
Okay.
We know absolutely.
I say it's because of the internet, though.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yes, because of the internet, but even outside of that, before the internet came.
Do you think American schooling educates children efficiently?
No, but it doesn't matter.
But we still know more.
We still know more. I don't think education has ever been efficient. Is my thing.
Okay, but you think we know more than back then?
Yes, significantly more.
Because people are walking out of school not knowing anything and not remembering things.
Yes.
And not remembering what they learned for good reason.
But I don't think that's new.
Perhaps.
At all. I don't think that's a new thing. But you might say, but I think that there is more in school because there is more in school. And I think that what you said isn't unique to our current times. I think because there is more in school, we just know more.
Okay, so coming back to how I said college is a scam. He's saying it's a scam because there's
You scam yourself? I agree. You can scam yourself.
No, it's not that you scam yourself.
You don't scam yourself?
No, you do scam yourself.
Absolutely
but
scam yourself.
People are encouraged to go to college.
You should go to college.
Without understanding what to do with themselves.
Okay.
Without understanding themselves or how college works.
Regardless, and I think we do know how college works, and I think we have so many resources to find out, to have all of these information.
You can find out.
Especially how college works. Not just can find out. We have so many resources, and if you pay attention, whenever your fucking college counselor, which every fucking public school has, talks to you about college, you'll know more about college than the people that you're talking about. If you even just listen to your college counselor, who tells you everything you need to know, which every single public school has. You will know about college and what it means to go to college and what you have to do to get through college.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Because we wouldn't have the problem that we do if that was the case.
I disagree. I don't think that we listen to our college counselors.
You think the reason that there's so much debt and so many people are fucked up in college is mainly because they don't listen to their counselors?
No.
Well, no, but I also don't. But no. You said this is you said this, right? You said that because we don't know what about college and know these things, and I'm saying that is a terrible point, and that we have plenty of information on these things readily available and given to us across the way.
Who gives you that?
Like I said, we have a college counselor
Who gives
in
you every
single
in
every single public school provides this thing. That means everybody has access. Every high school is provided a college counselor.
So if they were to listen to their college counselor, we wouldn't have such a debt problem.
No, that is your argument. I don't agree with you.
So why do you think we have such a huge debt problem?
He's not understanding. Counselor, they're trying to find you the best choice for your college, and with the grades that you have.
No. So why do you think there's such a debt problem?
Why do you think there's such a debt problem?
Yeah, why do you think there's
college
debt?
No, I think
so many people
college debt.
College
now, like your first point, I think your first point was good. I think your second point was
What was the first point?
Your first point was that people don't know what to do with themselves. I agree with that, but you saying that they don't know about college, I think that's a bad thing.
They do know about the college, but they don't know what to do with themselves.
No. I think I don't think they don't know what to do with that. I think that if you say that they don't know like about college, then that is on them completely, and I can't blame that on the college system, because we have systems in place directly to teach you about college that are in every single school.
College counselors?
College counselors are in every single school to teach you exactly what kind of college you can go to, what kind of budgeting you need to be doing, how do you all of these things.
I don't think that's in every school. I don't think people.
It is in every single public school.
I absolutely disagree.
Every public school.
I absolutely disagree that people have good access to that.
Every single public school has one.
I'm not even.
There's one in GSA. I promise you, 100%.
I bet there was, but like I didn't.
You decided not to. I know every single public school has access to go to them. Every single public school. Every single public school has access. Like you said, I didn't even know I had one. That's fine, but every single public school has access. You as a person might not have used your access to this information that is very readily available.
Did you?
Yes.
Did it explain things well?
Yeah, I'm not in college. Because I don't think I want to go through the debts and things. And these are just options. They tell you so many options.
I knew that without a college counselor.
Okay.
But I don't. What college
that information
was at GSA, dude?
Bro, I'm telling you that they have a college counselor though.
I think there was one.
I'm pretty sure Robbie had to go to a college counselor once. We had a conversation.
I think there was one.
I'm pretty sure there's a college counselor. Not necessarily like a mental health professional, but someone who's going to help you get into college. It's a very particular thing. They have somebody for that. Public schools are required to, and we are required by like public school law, mandated. We have access to information. I think that we are deciding. You might say that we are deciding to go to school without any of these things. Now, I think that's a pretty dumb idea. But I think that one of the better ideas is to actually just go to college and get your associate's degree if you don't know what you're doing. I think that is probably the best answer to go with. Because that will lead you so that'll give you good credentials for any job that you want to go to that doesn't require a college degree. That'll give you good credentials in case you ever figure out that you do want to end up going to college and get a college degree. That'll actually set you up to be organized and be able to perform if you decide to go online and things. You'll be structured and organized. These are all very important things to gain, and I think that going to college is a pretty reasonable way to gain that.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, if you know like particularly what you want to do with college, because there are personality types where like college really suits you, and like you would particularly benefit deeply from college. So like if you like actually understand what you want into college and you.
What do you think you should do as an alternative?
As an alternative to college?
Yes.
I don't know. You have to figure that out yourself. There's all types of things to do.
No, so you're saying that so you would just say I wouldn't tell you to go do anything. Like you have no. So there's no argument against college then.
I'm not making arguments. No, I was like talking about their perspectives. I'm not saying you shouldn't go to college. I was saying you're saying college is a scam. I was like breaking down why. Like there's reasons that people think that.
Yeah. But not like good ones.
You don't think there's any good ones?
It's not no.
I think there's good ones.
What did you want to help me with that?
Well, let me think of another one. You scam yourself. You do scam yourself. Well, you scam yourself. But I think that like society has like a big role to play in that because they push people to go to college so heavily. People's parents enforce it on them their whole lives, giving them no alternatives. Like you're not shown anything else. Like for so many countless children besides college.
Right. No.
You want to know why?
Why? What's the alternative?
There's trades.
Which is go to trade school, which is like college. Yeah, go to trade school.
No, it's not like college.
It is like college,
It's far less expensive than college.
It is like college, and it is also pushed like college. Like if you
No,
go to
it's not.
I promise you, if you say I'm going to trade school, to
Trade
most
schools
parents,
is not pushed like college.
let me tell you, I promise you,
it's not.
rank. I'm telling you that Rankin is a trade school, but it's a college, and these things are all colleges at this point. They're considered college. You might say, oh, but it's a trade school and it's cheaper.
Okay, all right, so
they're pushed in the same ways. I disagree.
So, sure, like I can't give you like a precise alternative to college. There are. I can't give you like a precise alternative. I don't know what you should.
You want to know why?
College.
Like, but no, and that is the reason why it's pushed. I don't think that's a negative push because there's an actual answer. There's an answer. There's an answer that actually yields results, and will yield results if you don't scam yourself. College yields results. So if we're gonna push things, and nobody else has an alternative, and not just you, but most people are not. There's just not an alternative in your mind. You're gonna push the one thing we all know yields results. What like that?
If you don't scam yourself.
I mean, it yields results if you're not a lazy son of a bitch.
If you don't know.
Yes, if
you're lazy, you have to
understand.
You can be a hard worker, disciplined in college, and come out of there with a degree.
You get a degree that doesn't work.
That doesn't make you a lazy son of a bitch. That means like you were misinformed. You didn't understand what you were doing and the outcome of the things that you were doing. You didn't understand your system you were in, or what was the outcome of the game you were playing.
I think
you can blame the individual.
I think that's not just blame the individual, but like I think that is laziness.
You think that's laziness?
To make a decision of such without going through the prior like information gathering stage is just as lazy.
I mean, I think a lot of people do. Like, do you think you should be able to get a job out of college with like a history and English degree?
No.
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 Not even a teacher.
Well, you can do it. You can get a teaching job with those things, but I don't think you should be able to get anything like outside of being a teacher. No.
Outside of being a teacher.
There's really not really any.
Sure.
There's nothing to do with that.
Sure,
what are you gonna do with the fuck?
Sure. Okay. Well, yeah. So that brings that back to my point. If you understand your degree and like what you're doing, what you want out of it, like there's people that college particularly.
But then like here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Like if you minor, like the thing is you like in college you minor in so many other things that you can just do it. You can just do literally fucking almost anything. You as long as you diversify your minors, you can do anything. Literally just like I could go to school for math, like as my major, and then like fucking have like and then have like music history as a minor, and then I could be a music teacher instead of a math teacher or something like, or I could like go to a fucking like a musician's like go to music and shit, go into music as a musician for the rest of my life just by minoring in music arts, and I have that credential and say, hey, I have a degree in music. Like that's huge.
Okay, well if you understand that.
And like, not even if you want, I don't even want to be a musician. I'm gonna do math because of this, but I like music, and I don't even know if I want to be a musician. Like even if you don't necessarily know what you want, even if you don't necessarily know what you want, you know the things that you like in life, and I think that if you choose minors and majors about the things that you like in life, there is no way that you're not going to be able to find a job as long as you like have all like as long as you put like multiple in there.
Things for that. That's what I'm saying.
Understand you, sure.
Yeah.
I guess
you
understand yourself
rather thoroughly.
I don't know about rather thoroughly.
I think rather thoroughly because there's way too many people coming out of college with way too much debt that they can't play. It's a very big thing. It's very large. Like, are you comprehending how large it is? I can't give you a stat right now. I have to look one up because I'll argue it forever.
That they can't pay.
Isn't that your choice?
Yes, that they're fucked in debt. A lot of people are fucked in debt for life with teaching jobs. Like 50, 40,000 in debt. A lot of people. My dad is still paying debt.
Your dad is still paying debt?
Yeah, he went to the college system and he's a teacher, public servant. He's still paying back the debt. A lot of people are still paying back debt.
How much is he fucking owe?
Huh? I don't know the exact number.
Where does he work?
He works at a school, Hazelwood School District.
Hazelwood. That's not good.
I don't know.
You know why?
Why?
Because if he worked at SLPS for 3 years, he wouldn't have to pay his college debt, and he would have been done 30 years ago.
I think that's not SLPS.
He's not. Hazelwood is not SLPS.
It's not a St. Louis.
You said it's Hazelwood School District. It's literally not St. Louis Public School District.
I
don't feel
there. You know, if you work as a public servant in some jobs, it does cure things. I don't know his exact case.
But like, not a public servant.
But there's a lot of
like you have to work for the state or city you live. You have to work for the actual government. Not like Hazelwood is like a private school district of its own. It's a district. It's a district of a county district. It's not like an actual city. It's not owned by the like the general government. Like the government has to own it to pay off your shit.
Okay, so and that's also a point. If you know how you're gonna pay back your debt, if you have debt, some people call scholarships. If you have debt, and if you understand how you can pay that back by the end of your run in college,
and then scholarships would be the move as well, bro.
If you can manage a scholarship, that's cool.
Yeah. And there's like a lot of options for those too. For, like there's just so many ways to get money right now for college. Like just so many ways to get free money that you never have to pay back. Like not just off your merits, even just off of being fucking black or being a woman. Like you can just make money.
That's
just
true.
like that. It's crazy. Like I genuinely, like, it's actually kind of wild whenever you see somebody comes telling me like it is true. You're actually right. But like I blame like fucking retards, bro.
You think there's like a lot of retarded people fucking themselves up in college?
Yes.
A lot of retarded people.
Yes.
A very large amount.
Yes.
They're all retarded.
Yes.
Okay.
No, but not just retarded. I also want to talk about the fact that right now, if we look at like jobs, like most jobs are hiring right now, and most of them are hiring and there's a lot of unemployment's very high, and jobs are very open. There's a lot of people hiring, but unemployment's high, so it's kind of so it's kind of like, are we trying to work or not? Probably not.
See, this is what I see. There's ways in life, okay? 1, you're blessed with everything that you ever want. 2, you're broke as fuck and you grow up to be what you want to be. And number 3, you're just a normal person. At the end of the day, you're just a normal citizen, a normal class person. You know what I'm saying? You got a 9 to 5, you're going to do what you do. It just depends on the route you take in life, because your life is of your own hands. So you know what I'm saying? You want to go to college, put yourself in debt, that's all you. But
hey, bro, and I want to just say, look, I want to look up the percentage of these people who are in like critical race theory and like gender studies majors. Just saying, because like I want to know, because like you're not getting too many jobs doing this.
If you pick a useless, like if you pick something that isn't, you need to understand you
understand what you're going through. Yes.
That's it though. If you understand particularly,
but not even like what. But like here's my thing. I don't even care about people. You like one of the bigger points of it earlier was like people don't understand themselves, and then people don't have information. Like you not understanding yourself isn't even a good enough example for me, because even if you don't understand yourself, if you understand the information about college, you can get a job that will make you enough money to pay your shit off, and you can go somewhere and you can go do something else. Like this is like, it's kind of crazy to me, unless you like I'm pretty, your dad is a teacher, and not just is a teacher, like I'm pretty sure he wants to be a teacher. Am I wrong, or is that's not why you went to college for?
I mean, I couldn't answer that entirely.
But like if you're a teacher and you want to be a teacher, you know you should know that teachers don't get paid well. We've been told this our entire lives, since even in chill childhood. Like you know that, right?
Yeah.
You agree. Like if you go into a teaching job, you should know that you're not going to be making money. Like that's just known. Though they should make money. I'm not even saying nothing about that, but you should know that you're not going to. Oh man, this was tangent mode. Fuck it, Sneako.
You can start it now.
Damn.
People with high school degrees by about $1 million over the end of their lifetime. There's a reason why people pay so much for degrees. It's because they tend to pay for themselves.
You're telling me you don't know a lot of people in your generation that have to pay so much money off in student loans?
I know more people that went broke on crypto than I know people that wasted money on a STEM degree.
Okay, but why are you advocating for the grind of college, but not advocating for making money?
Because college is a reliable path that if you get on the path and you put in the work, there's a guaranteed reward at the end. It's not a competition with other people. Competitions by
a reliable path. What did you go to college?
Kind of.
Kind of. So you didn't even you dropped out, and you're telling people to go to college?
Yeah, because I'm a 1 in a million. What I did was incredibly rare. Like, what do you mean? Like, not everybody can take the same path that I took.
Why are you not advocating? Like, if you know how to do it, why don't you try to tell people how to do it? You're not a 1 in a million. It's like, you think what you did is that difficult?
Yes.
I was literally the first person in the world to quit their job and do streaming as a profession. Yeah. Like, I think that's a 1 in a 10 or 100 million or 1 in 9 billion. Yeah. Like, yeah, I think it's an incredibly rare thing. Like, even on the Twitch platform, to be somebody that makes a living is like a 1 out of 100,000 thing. What are there, like 10 million streamers on Twitch or whatever? It's some absurdly high number. And I think
but you have to grind to get it. There's a lot of people.
It's not just grinding. No. College is a grind that you can grind on and get a career waiting for you at the end. Streaming is a lot of luck. You have to be lucky enough. You have to have
a lot of these people to like figure out that they don't. Okay, they get a job at some office with a boss with a pension, 5 days a week. Nobody wants to do that anymore. Nobody wants to be a slave to that. You don't want to be a slave to that. You do the complete opposite of a college degree.
You see
and you tell people
But
to go,
that doesn't like go against his argument. His point is you can get a job. Sneako's talking about something else. Like they don't want to do it.
Yeah, Sneako's like happiness, but like fuck happiness. I mean, like he's talking about like guaranteed job.
The point is you can get a job, and you know the dude Mudahar at the end. He's gonna tell you, yeah, but like listen, I can get this job at the end of this degree, and because I can support myself, I can fund my projects. Is what he says.
True. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, get a STEM degree, then you're good, bro. Regardless if you care about like if you know what you want to do, like get a STEM degree and you're good. Though, some of us, I will say, just can't go to college.
I'm not like, it's not like there are people who are suited particularly for college on like a far end, and just on the other end of that spectrum, there are personality types that are particularly not suited for college, and they shouldn't be there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're one of those people, then it is what it is, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're just not for that. So any way that you'd be successful, it's not going to be through college. And if you are not successful and you fail an endeavor, it's not because you didn't go to college.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? And you know, if you fail, you can try again. Try. If you're alive, you might as well get up and try.
My granny went to fucking college at 54, bro.
At age 54?
Got a medical degree.
And people go to college at different times in life too. Like that is also a very good point, that people in life go to college at different ages at different times for different reasons. That is also a very good point. I'm glad you mentioned that. People go to college at very different times, and that's very relevant.
See,
that means a lot.
I feel like anything that's like really big, anything that's like going off that the government doesn't have control over, they really want control over it. Crypto, they took control over it. Whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cash App, blah blah blah, whatever was happening. Now you got to get taxed on Cash App, blah blah blah. The government will always find a way to sneak their hands inside and grab a little piece of that paper.
They just want the paper, bruh.
So at the end of the day, for college, it's not all about the money. And then again, you are getting benefits from it, but you are losing. That nothing. You're not. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing's a full win, bro. You always gotta lose.
You're not always gonna be winning. You're not always gonna get what you want. It's not gonna be 100% of what you thought it was gonna be, man. Like if it's good, if you like it, go ahead and do it. But I feel like you should have at least like a month free of like starting, like to see what college is all about. If you're really interested, like here, let's go to college for like a month without charge, no fees, just to see what the fuck it's about.
For a month.
But I mean, like you have a lot of options though. Like they give you like night stays. They let you go in and sit at lectures. They'll tell you about like syllabuses and stuff. Like they just like the reason it's
you do have something like that, huh?
Yeah, just not like a month of like actually going to school, but like they'll let you go into the school, look around, meet people, talk to like professors, listen in on like a lecture or something, like find out like the kind of work they be doing. Like they give you there's a lot of resources to tour colleges and find things, which touring colleges is usually free, by the way. Just saying. It just costs money to get there.
True. It never hurts, bro. Like if you don't have anything, if you don't have a family business to fall down to, if you don't really have anything, and you know that you won't be supported by the parent that you have, or would go to college, bro. Do what you do.
I wouldn't even say you should go to college just because of that.
You should go.
That doesn't mean college is for you. If that's your situation, that doesn't.
It might be for you.
No, it might be.
It's a way to get out for some people.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, some people need to go to college. Some people go to the military. Some people,
Some people go to college to just fuck around and do stupid shit and party all day.
I agree.
Bro.
And if you're doing
those are the people that are, and
that's a major percentage of retards.
I'm talking about, bro.
The college lifestyle is what sells
partying,
a lot
bro.
of people.
If you
people actually are conditioned somewhat to have a fear of missing out on the college lifestyle.
I want to get a frat. I want to get a frat.
For reasons too, all the girls there, the parties.
Yeah, it's also the college experience. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. And when I was in school, I remember they were telling me that college experience. I particularly didn't care about that because I knew that I wasn't going to college for that. I knew that there was an outcome about college that is particularly important, and I particularly only cared about that. Because if that outcome wasn't good, this experience doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, that's facts.
This experience is literally worthless if this outcome isn't good. And I didn't see like, and I don't. Yeah, that was my point.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
College shit's rad.
But entrepreneurship versus college, back to what we were talking about.
Entrepreneurship is if you're hard.
Entrepreneurship is literally for the kids that were, when they were growing up, going door to door, shoveling shit. You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurship is you having the mindset of being a leader and creating your own fucking things. That's entrepreneurship. And you know, starting a business, blah, blah, blah.
And that's necessary. We need those people.
You have to be creative as an entrepreneur or you're not going to get anywhere.
We need that. People need to do that. That's a necessary thing in society.
I feel like everyone is an entrepreneur at the end of the day because we all...
I would not say that. Why do you think that?
Maybe not you, but like
Okay.
we all be thinking like, at least I be thinking every day how to make money and how to like survive and what my future is going to be like.
But like
you know?
an entrepreneur means that you started a business.
That means you're
Man, shit. If I had the time, I would start.
I'm just saying,
but
you're not an entrepreneur though, like because you haven't started a business. That's the whole idea.
If I put entrepreneurship on my bio on Instagram, doesn't mean I'm not an entrepreneur.
No.
Yeah, that's a damn lie.
No, sir. If I put, I would say,
I don't even want to.
I had an argument, but it's not gonna. Like, if I put shoe on my Instagram page, am I a shoe?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, perception is reality.
I don't care what you are, man. You are
Hashtag perception is reality. Are you gonna hit it?
Do it.
Because I'm like the glorious top of the top of the top. For most people that are trying to grind on online shit, they're doing like this weird esoteric research, constantly refreshing their fucking Amazon page or whatever shop they have to see that they've earned like another like $2.84 for the month, like praying to God that they managed to ship a few more things or get a few more clicks or whatever. Like, it's not glorious there. You think most of these people are like, yeah, bro, like I just checked my crypto earnings for the day, made another $2,000, gonna go down, have a coffee, get on my MacBook and like see if I can make like another 400,000. Like, that's not most people. Most people on this online grind are like unemployed dudes, either in their mom's basement or at home with their girlfriend, like working part-time or full-time, like service work on the side.
They hear advice from you. They hear advice that like, oh, I should go to college. I should give up my time. I should be slow and bored after 5 p.m. and not take any time to invest in myself. Most of the people who make money online, and I'm one of those people, are saying that it's a mindset shift. And if you start thinking like an entrepreneur, you can actually make money doing this thing. There's so many ways to make money online. I just got a full-time editing job from my creativity kit.
If I could
I
find
just did my Discord, he works a full-time job now.
He didn't get it because he learned something. He got it because he got networked with you. That's different.
No, he learned how to edit, and he emailed Steph is Cold. He was the best editor of the 5 people that he selected.
I'll pause that.
You have to get good at editing.
He said he didn't get a job because he had skills. He got a job because he's networked with you, and that's true. But like, networking is an important part of getting jobs. At times, a lot of time, networking is a valid point. Like, networking is like necessary for like certain jobs and things, and like it's a very like it's like it like getting a job because of networking is now like invalid.
So like, you want to know why it's invalid though?
For him?
Yeah.
Why is it invalid?
Because the only person in this network is him. And then outside of that, he's trying to sell, thousands and thousands of people.
Like, you think you're gonna get
these jobs?
Thousands of people?
No, like, okay, look. Here's my thing. Everybody who went to college could have got a job.
Could have.
But
quotation marks, could have.
Like, there's enough jobs.
But is there enough jobs
right after leaving college, if everybody got their degree out of college and stuff, like everybody, like all them people, bruh, they there's jobs to be getting, right?
Everyone,
bruh.
Like worldwide at least.
There's jobs to be getting. Finishing the creativity kit does not give you worldwide job opportunities. Like, it does not give you a job opportunities.
There's no diploma.
There's no, like, you don't have anything, like, it doesn't prove anything about you.
He's arguing the wrong purpose.
If you go up to someone say, but listen here, you go up to some important company, you say, oh, I've been doing the creativity kit for Sneako. They don't look at you like a fucking dumbass.
Look at you like a retard.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The value of a degree is dropping. I remember you said that once before. You think the value of a college degree is declining?
No. I think if it's declining, then it would be extremely rare then, and it would be prized to have a fucking diploma in anything.
What did you just say?
If you're saying that there's a decline in degrees and this and that.
No, like in the value. He's saying
value.
Like how much they're worth. Like if it's worth it.
Do you think?
Bruh, what do you? If it's worth it, what you go to school, you go to college to become a doctor. Is that worth it?
Maybe.
That depends on you and how
you go to
feel.
College to get a STEM degree. Now you're a fucking biologist. Or is it worth it?
It depends on how
if you get into a tech field, it's worth it, and you're fucking retarded if it's not. That's my answer.
Okay.
It's like it's not that hard. Like people understand. Like
I'm gonna say that right now.
What if they didn't want it?
But like, let's go to my
They
instance.
feel like it was a regret.
Work for 2 years, pay off your debt, and still have money to go do something else because that's how STEM field. That's how much money you make on STEM field. That's my answer.
Yeah, no, yeah, okay. That's what you say.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But listen here, back to what I was saying. I'm probably at the bottom of the barrel. If you think about it, no high school diploma, but I do get $17.50 an hour though. So.
No, I mean it's cool. I'm just saying like.
Depends. I don't have a single debt in my name. What about that, huh? What about that?
That's good to be debt free. No,
it is good. It's good to be debt free.
Because I just remember like you said one time you think the value of a degree is declining.
Would you want 17
like,
an hour, no diploma, no degree, or would you?
You cannot feel that way anymore. Yeah.
I want to remember. We were talking about specific degrees.
We were sitting in like a steak and shake, and we were talking about like you were talking about like just like reasons why you think that like you are unsure of going to college. Like
yes.
it was still around that time back in the day. Too,
I still agree because like okay, I still agree to an extent because everything that I would want to go to college for,
yeah,
a degree is pretty useless.
Okay.
Like the things I would want to go to college for are useless degrees.
Don't want to work in STEM.
Don't want to work in STEM.
Don't want to be a teacher.
Nope.
Don't want to be a lawyer.
Yep.
Don't want to be a architect.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to be a fucking fuck. Because STEM is a big portion.
STEM
of
is like most fucking useful. Yeah.
You know, science, technology, engineering, and math. Engineering really big.
Science in general, technology. I mean, tech. If you get into tech, you're crazy.
You're crazy?
Like, you're making crazy money. Tech is, like, the biggest industry in the world right now. I mean, sales, you even go to school for business marketing. Though, here's the thing. You could just not go to school for business and marketing is the thing. I'm not going to cap.
Business, you cannot go to school for business and marketing.
No, you can, but you cannot.
You cannot.
What do you mean cannot?
Okay, well, I'll say like
or shouldn't or
no, you should.
Cannot.
But like, you don't have to do that.
It's not necessary.
You don't have to get a degree for business to do business.
But there's good shit to learn there. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you they ain't gonna teach
I'll say
you.
it depends on the school you go to and what professor you have. I'll say that's a very big factor in that. You know why I say that?
Why?
Because I went around SLU one day asking kids about like the classes, and like one of the dude told me business. He was like I don't even. He says like he doesn't even like need the textbook, and like he didn't buy it, and like he was gonna buy it, but he didn't. Like I guess that's pretty vague, but
that doesn't mean that
he's not learning, but no, like he's saying he's not. He's saying like it was. He's roughly saying that he wasn't really learning like useful shit in his experience.
In what way?
What he was saying. This stuck out to me when I went there.
Is roughly what he was saying.
Yeah, so I'll say like it depends on the school, and of course it depends on the school you go to. The school you pick matters.
Yeah.
And the professors you get matter. So of course, that's actually like quite the factor. The professors particularly.
I disagree.
You think you disagree with that?
Well, I mean, maybe particularly with business, but not in college in general. Because learning isn't that important in college.
Just getting through.
Yeah.
With
the degree, the piece of paper is what's most important.
All right then. Sure.
In business, it's another thing because you really just need to learn because the piece of paper isn't that useful.
Yeah, which is why you don't necessarily have to go to college for business.
For business,
if you want to, if you want to start a business, wouldn't necessarily say go to college and then start a business.
Yeah.
Probably so. You should probably get to it.
Yeah,
because if you're trying to start a business, then
you should probably learn how to start a business.
Because you get a degree to get a job for someone who has a business.
Yeah. Because then you that's a credential.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you're trying to be the top G.
You don't need credentials. Well, you kind of do, though.
Okay, for what?
Well, like if you have to interact with other people for your job.
Sure.
Then like other businesses, then like the fact that you don't have a business degree or anything.
So college degrees do give you clout if you want to like get a degree, and you don't necessarily have to get a job degree, but the clout of the degree gets you in spaces.
It's super great. Yeah.
But that's for people who understand what they're. You feel me? That's their game.
But like no, that's the game of college though. Here's my thing. If you go to college, you should be doing this. Not if you can do this, you should go to college.
If you go to college, you should be using the clout.
Yes.
To get shit. Yeah.
Like you've already paid for the like. Here's my thing. If you go to a STEM degree field and you don't want to do STEM field shit, Do STEM field shit and get into the door, bruh, to make some bread before you go to swap off on your bullshit, bruh. Because if you just pay for that STEM degree and then you're like, oh, I want to go do fucking a graphic design, you're a fucking retard, bro. I'm telling you. You're retarded.
I mean, like, there's reasons to do that. Like, some people get pressured into going into the fields they get into.
No. If you just drop your fucking STEM job with all your debt still on you, to do graphic design, you're retarded.
Oh, well, I mean, sure. Alright. Thought you said, like, if you find out you don't want to do it, you're retarded.
No, you can find out you don't want to do it all you want, bro, and do something else. But the point is you need to use what you've already got. Like, you already spent the fucking money, done the shit. You need to use that shit.
Sure.
And make your shit.
Alright.
A lot of skills.
He didn't learn editing from your program. He got networked in your program.
Okay, but it's a combination of multiple things.
No, but I'm just saying he paid money to get into Discord and you ended up recommending him. But again, even that is a lucky thing. How many people were in your program that can edit? Like, even that was lucky.
Maybe he learned editing from a film school, from the traditional path like I did, learning how to edit up for a fucking TV show or a movie.
You went to school?
And then he found out how to make money online from TikTok or from his
he went to school?
Nico went to college and for film and shit, and then he dropped out, and then he made a video basically about everything he learned that he thought was useful.
Yeah, he thought all I'm gonna say is, bro, you went to college for it, and then you got good at it, and you're a professional filmer, YouTuber, and you want to say college didn't do shit for you? Who, he?
No, just like putting a camera, like we could do it. We're
well, not just putting a camera. He's not just a streamer like Destiny. Destiny's just a streamer. Like Sneako's a videographer. Sneako makes like actual videos.
Sneako got very popular with his 1 minute podcast in the subway.
Yeah, that's a Sneako videographer.
That's what blew Sneako
but like
up.
that's a video.
That's very good.
He was cool before that.
That's very good. I'm not gonna lie. That type of video style was pretty decent. I kind of missed that. It was
like,
fucking amazing.
Like he's got skills. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand. Like that's a thought, an idea he had, bruh. You have to be unique in a sense to have your own idea and spring that out real quick, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he had a good thought and idea. I'm just saying, like, I think that it's crazy that he's discrediting, like, college like this. But, bro, went to college and learned these editing tricks and stuff. And now he's, like, a top-class editor on YouTube, and now he's want to talk shit. Like, it don't make sense.
Like, he went to school for editing, bro. Come on. Like, you can do that shit online, bro.
I mean, but like, he's good though. Like, here's my thing. Like, now, I know that's what he would say. No,
there's other people that are good, but not as credible. Like, they're not as known.
But no, like he would say, don't go to school. That's what he's saying.
I know.
But look, I'm telling you that he did good and he went to school, and yet he said it's funny. But he's saying don't go to school, but he went to school is what I'm saying.
And it paid off for him.
And it paid off.
Yeah, okay.
He's being stupid. But then he's like, Destiny, you went to school and it didn't. You didn't, and you ended up a streamer. Yeah, like there's shit to learn. Destiny has been streaming since before Twitch.
That's true.
Man, for real, he's been starting.
That's true. That's a good point. You can learn things in school and like not finish and take value.
And understand, yeah.
That's true. I know someone who makes music and like so he always did music in high school with cello and shit. I don't know, but he went to school for like music theory and whatnot. And like so he went to like community college and learned like shit in music. And like by the end of the course, like he stopped and then he left and then took the skills and now he's trying to like focus on doing his own thing. Independently. You can do that.
I know a dude. He's like usually a pretty big streamer. He does Risk of Rain stuff. Wooly Gaming. He went to college for like audio design and shit. And like so his biggest thing on his streams is he has like crazy music going and he like DJs the whole time, like as he plays video games. And like that's his whole drive is that he has crazy music going. And like he learned how to mix the music and how to like make it go hard and shit in like college. So like, and like even how to mix his YouTube videos and stuff. It's kind of crazy. Like, and he didn't never finish college, but he came out with some skills that like really helped him do some of this YouTube shit that Sneako's out here trying to say is good.
Yeah.
My boy Mudahar has got the right idea.
Algorithm from the new content space, figured out how to use the skill set, and then ended up in the right place at the right time and got a job.
If I were to talk to most entrepreneurs, I think the vast majority of them, if you're asking them what you should do, I think they would say you should go to college. That'd be my guess.
They don't say that. Drop out.
I would have to find real entrepreneurs. Online,
you're an entrepreneur
online,
you dropped out.
But I'm an intelligent person. Online entrepreneurs don't count because most of these guys got lucky on crypto and they think they know anything about business. I'm sorry, but if you do crypto, you're not an entrepreneur. You don't know anything about business or employees or anything.
I don't think so.
every entrepreneur, most
No.
entrepreneurs in crypto.
Well, e-entrepreneurs. He said these online entrepreneur people.
Most of these online entrepreneur people.
Like that are trying to teach you entrepreneurship online.
Trying to teach you entrepreneurship.
Yes, that's what he was talking about.
The gurus are crypto guys.
That's what he was talking about.
How long has that scam been?
Real entrepreneurs. Online.
You're an entrepreneur,
online.
you dropped out.
No, but I'm an intelligent person. Online entrepreneurs don't count because
do you think that your
most of
viewers
these
are
guys
dumber
got lucky on crypto and they think they know anything about business. I'm sorry, but if you do crypto, you're not an entrepreneur. You don't know anything about business or employees or anything. You have no experience in this world. Not you personally, but do I think that my viewers are? It's not about dumb. It's not just a matter of how smart you are. I think it's a matter of.
It's a genuine question. Do you think you're smarter than your viewers?
Crypto's a recent phenomenon.
Like in what way? In what sense?
You said that you're an intelligent person. You're 1 in a million. Not everybody can do what you do.
When I say I'm 1 in a million and not everybody can do what I do, what I mean by that is that throughout my life, before I was 22, 21 years old, I developed a hyper.
Because this is what you got to hear what he said. Like he wasn't what he was talking about.
Found out how to make money online
like,
from TikTok, from this algorithm, from the new content space. Figured out how to use the skill set, and then ended up in the right place at the right time and got a job.
If I were to talk to most entrepreneurs, I think the vast majority of them, if you're asking them what you should do, I think they would say you should go to college. That'd be my guess.
They don't say that. Drop out.
I would have to find real entrepreneurs. Online,
you're an entrepreneur and you dropped out.
No, but I'm an intelligent person. Online entrepreneurs don't count because most of these guys got lucky on crypto and they think they know anything about business. I'm sorry, but if you do crypto, you're not an entrepreneur. You don't know anything about business or employees or anything. You have no experience in this world. Not you personally, but anyway. Do I think that my viewers are? It's not about dumb. It's not just a matter of how smart you are. I think it's a matter of.
It's a genuine question. Do you think you're smarter than your viewers?
Yes.
Like in what way? In what sense?
You said that you're an intelligent person. You're 1 in a million. Not everybody could do what you do. Do you?
When I say I'm 1 in a million and not everybody can do what I do, what I mean by that is that throughout my life, before I was 22, 21 years old, I developed a hyper-specific set of skills, and I wound up in a hyper-select moment in history where a hyper-select amount of technology was available at a time.
Lucky?
Yeah, a lot of it was, yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
If I was born 5 years earlier, I would be a full-time carpet cleaner for the rest of my life. And if I was born 5 years later, I would be a full-time carpet cleaner for the rest of my life. Like the moment that I had,
my question though.
What is your question?
Do you think you're smarter than your chat?
Maybe on average, but that's not relevant. There's people that are smarter than me that are poorer than me. There's people that are dumber than me that are richer than me.
I think that's the difference between my mentality and yours. Like, I don't think that I'm smarter than the people that watch my stream. I think that I'm capable of getting to a point that everybody watching me can get to if they apply themselves properly, and if they see that there's a way out of the.
Here's my thing though. He's the people that he's talking to is what he says. But no, like here's my biggest thing though. He's acting like Destiny's saying you can't do this because you're too stupid.
No, it's saying like Destiny's looking at it as like life is like a series of like odds, numbers, which is true.
He's like, you got to get lucky.
Are like, he's not saying I'm 1 in a billion. You can't do this. He's saying I'm 1 in a billion statistically, and you physically can't just do
this. Yeah, it's just
and honestly, and like not to like discredit Sneako, but that's true. And like that can happen to people. You know what I'm saying? You can be, people can just get a 1 in a million.
But I disagree because I think that Sneako is also lucky. Like he put in work. You have to put in work, but you also have to get lucky. Like there are people out here who are better than Sneako, putting in more work than Sneako. You know what I'm saying? Working harder than Sneako that are not making what Sneako's making.
Yeah.
Or even close. You have to get lucky. Like it isn't just as easy as putting in work all the time and grinding. That's gonna help you and push you to get better than you were. But like you're not gonna be, that's not enough. You have to hit that lucky swing. You have to hit that RNG. You have to really hit that shit, bro. Like it's not all fucking. If it's not a input, I input 10 grams of work and I get 1 gram back. Nah, like some people input 10 grams and get 10 million grams, and some people input 10 grams and get 0. Like it's just not equal. Like it's not proportional to the work you put in.
That's true. No, it's not inherently going to be that. You're dropping some dice. It's a hard game, but if you win, there's high scores.
High stakes.
High stakes, high reward. High risk, high reward. That's also a thing with life. High risk, high reward.
Come on, Biko. Oh, fuck me.
The programming, like you did. You dropped out of your carpet cleaning bullshit matrix job, and now you have the best job ever. You play video games all goddamn day, sit in here and yell.
You're comparing,
but
this is not the average job in the online world. The average job here sucks shit. Even the average streaming job sucks shit. People that have 50 to 100 viewers that are having to like beg for subs, beg for donos, and grind every fucking day. Like, that's not a fun job. That's just as miserable as any other job.
Way. It's work smarter, not work harder. But you can work
not
smarter.
You don't understand, bro. There's a limited amount of viewer hours that exist in the world. You can't just invent people to watch your shit unless you're botting. You can't. Not everybody can be a big streamer. There's just not enough people in the world watching content.
Okay, but don't you understand that there's so many other ways to make money? You're really like pocketing in how many jobs there are online now. You know that there's a lot of people. I know people that make money just selling verification badges. I know people making money from crypto.
Listen to what you just said. Listen to what you just said. People that make money selling verification badges. These are people that are highly connected at social media companies.
Okay, how do they get that connection? How did they get that?
I don't know. It was either through work or whatever.
Smart.
I don't know how they got those connections, but I know not everybody can have. Listen. You need to have the economic understanding what you're saying. The fact that somebody can make a living selling verification badges means that there's a demand for that, meaning the supply is very low, meaning it's very rare to be the person that can sell that service. By definition, not everybody can do that. All of these jobs are highly exclusive. If everybody could do them, there wouldn't be any money in doing them.
Being a high value person that doesn't have to slave away at a college job 9 to 5 is difficult, but you can get there. And saying that there's only a streamer can do that is limited.
What you're saying, this is like, I already told my son this. Like, my kid's not doing YouTube until he finishes college. If you want to talk about being a high value person, yeah, of course. Getting a college degree is one of the biggest investments you can make in yourself. It's one of the biggest ways
you didn't even do it.
Here's my thing. If college was free, everybody should go to college.
Sure. I mean, everyone should.
I would recommend everybody should. Everyone should go to college.
Isn't it free in some European nations?
Yes.
They should all go.
Yeah.
Even if they don't need to, they should go.
Yeah, I mean, it's free.
It's free. First of all,
it's just free information.
You can learn something.
It's just free information.
Regardless,
you could just not go sometimes.
Regardless of your path, right? There's probably a class you could take you can learn information that would aid you on that.
Yeah.
For free.
You
walk out for free.
For free.
So you should probably go.
See,
Sneako is like the problem. A problem with him is that like his mindset is not allowing him to like incorporate certain concepts.
Which is kind of why I'm super into Destiny's thing, where he's like, my kid has to go to college first. That makes sense. Destiny's gonna pay for his kid's college the whole way. His kid doesn't have to worry about a single drop of money. You know what I'm saying? He should go to fucking college, bro. There's no way.
Oh yeah.
There's no way that experience isn't useful for him, you know? Like, it's a free fucking college degree.
Well, he's in there.
Yeah, like...
He's in there.
Like, I mean, but if you're out here brokey, and you don't have any money, and you don't have anywhere to go, and, like, you don't have a way, you don't know what you're doing, and, like, that shit... I don't necessarily know if you should go to college, because you might end up, like you said, in debt, and have no one ever to help you pay it off, and just be stuck in that money drought. But, like, if you can pay for college, bro, you should go to college.
If you have the funds.
If you can go to... You should go to college, bro. I mean, get a degree. I mean, I would say at least get your associates. But I recommend that even to people who don't like have like enough. Like, I think that associate's degree is pretty useful across, just like the cloud.
But if you have the funds 100%, you should at least get your associates.
You should at least get your associates. Like,
no question.
No question, bro. Like the amount of usefulness it has. Like, you might say it doesn't mean too much, and it doesn't. But like, it just going into a job and being like, I have my associate's degree. I went to college. That means that you have like the ability, the rigor to stay in something, and it also teaches you to It teaches you that foundational things. You have to have that discipline to be able to get up and go do something you don't want to do. These things, like for work and life in general, I think that just going to college for a little bit is probably pretty good. But college isn't for everybody, so I think you should go to college.
I agree.
But some people are supposed to go to the military. But if you go to the military, there's probably a few things you can learn from college and from the military.
No, if you want to go to military, you can take college courses
for free,
bro. Like, they'll fund you. They want you to go to college in the military. If you go to college before you go to the military, you can get a higher ranking position.
Yeah.
When you get in the gate.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't have to start off as a private.
That's just what I'm saying, gang. Y'all go to college.
Like, if you go to military, they'll fund your education.
Go to college.
They'll fund you.
There's so many ways to just get paid.
See, we're bringing in all these points in college, because I'm not even like a super pro college person. We're bringing all these beneficiary points of college, which are true. But it's like, it's easy to do this because like Sneako's like blatantly regarding so much.
Yeah, but he's just like he's just saying like fuck college, and it's like a super scam, and you should never go to college, and it's like you're dumb, just really dumb. And I mean, like, I would say like do the thing that like that actually progress you in your life and push you towards like your path that you're trying to go on. But if you don't know your path, that's like that's really hard question.
Yeah, you have to figure that out. And take the time you need to do that, please.
I got lucky.
You didn't do it.
I got
How are you
lucky.
advocating for something you didn't do?
Because I'm smart enough to see that I was one of the few survivors of that world. I made it out. I escaped. It's not like I grew from the path that
why
was there.
Would you not, okay, why did you drop out of college?
Because I was working full-time graveyard shifts and I couldn't do college and work at the same time.
Did you like college?
Yeah, I wanted my music degree. I have a huge passion for music, of course.
Okay, do you need a music degree to be successful in the music industry?
You don't need one, but it helps.
No, you don't. It doesn't help.
How does it not help?
Bro, it doesn't. What did you want to do? You wanted to be an engineer?
No, but there was a really good saxophone program at my school. Being in that program gives you the opportunity to play
the
with
saxophone?
Yeah, that was my. Why do you think I have a saxophone
you wanted to
background?
get a degree to play the saxophone?
It's not about getting a fucking degree. It's about having the.
That's what you're saying it is.
It's about having the opportunity at school to play with other talented people. It's about the workshops you get connected to. It's about the traveling that your college sponsors. It's about the ensembles that you get to play with and the experience you get to build while being part of that ensemble. Otherwise, what? I'm gonna go busk downtown and hope that a good player shows up and wants to gig with me.
Things? You can't do all of those things by meeting the right people.
You can learn how to build an atomic bomb by reading the right Wikipedia articles. That doesn't mean everybody can do it. It's nice having people to tutor you and mentor you and help you.
You're saying it's a safe space. It's a comfort zone for people who don't want to apply
it's not about a safe space. It's about.
You don't need a fucking degree to get to play the saxophone. You just need to know the right people, get in a band, and then go travel. Get the experience of playing with other people. There's nobody, bro. Who played the saxophone? Miles Davis.
He himself will say college is good for networking. You can meet the right people there in college. That's like a place. That's like a music hub. Especially if you're like a person who plays classical instruments.
Like classical
University is an amazing place to meet other people who play classical instruments. That's where like people like masters are there. They play people who are already experienced, have performances.
It's probably hard to do like hip hop or something because get into hip hop theaters because they particularly don't want that. Yeah,
that's particularly not that. Hip hop is particularly in the far opposite end of the spectrum of music when it comes.
No, if we look at some of our most popular people like Juice WRLD, he knew a lot about classical music.
Oh my god!
And knew the theory behind it. So he didn't go to college for it, but he learned about it in high school and learned a lot about music before he actually joined the hip hop gang and he went crazy on musically. So I'm just saying, bruh, like there's information to be gained from school. Go to school for music.
Like, he's disregarding that so much that we keep defending college. He's disregarding it. Like you have to understand how much he's disregarding it. Like he's not even bringing up the points we're talking about because he doesn't even need to because he has to tackle other shit. Because Sneako's disregarding shit so ruthlessly that I don't even understand like where he's coming from.
He's about it, bruh. Sneako thinks he's goated. What do you think?
Do
you think we going to college, bruh? Go to college or not go to college, bruh? We doing entrepreneurship? We joining the creativity kid or we going to college?
I'm joining the creativity kid, bro.
You say I'm paying that 50?
I'm paying that 50 a month, bro. I'm getting that. Sneako's getting me a job, bro.
So you're doing me. Relax. You can say I'm going to that creativity kid.
I'm doing the creativity. I'm doing Hustlers University, bro.
I'm going to Hustlers University.
I'm about to be up.
I'm in the Andrew Tate email gang. He sends me an email every day.
Every day.
Yes, every day. He's like, one time I was angry as fuck, bruh. What the fuck went wrong with my life?
You know
what I'm saying, bro?
What the fuck did I go wrong?
You know what I'm saying, bro? That's how I feel when I see that kid.
That's how Sneako felt when he saw like other people making money online.
No, that's what
at 14.
No, that's
fuck did my life go wrong?
That's what Sneako felt like when he saw his girl getting fucked, bro.
Fuck did my life go wrong?
He's like, fuck did my life go wrong?
I would also feel that. I like how he went into that situation so confidently. Yeah, you get that play again.
But he didn't get a fucking degree. There's not one saxophone player that you look up to who went to school for that. Don't you see the
First of all,
there? College was a safe space for you because you wanted to become a saxophone
Firstly,
player.
Miles Davis
it's harder to actually do it. Miles, I don't give a fuck, but I get the point. There's someone else playing the saxophone. The point is that you wanted to become a successful saxophone player, and instead of applying yourself, you took the safe space in the belief, this imaginary world that going to school for was actually going to get you a fucking job doing it. When that's not true. You need to put yourself in the right situations. You need to talk to the right people in order to become successful. That doesn't matter. A degree for saxophone.
I don't know how to break through your programming.
Who the fuck plays saxophone?
I don't know how to break through. No, most people probably didn't go to school. Just like a lot of great programmers didn't go to school. A lot of great developers didn't go to school. But the reality is that if you're searching online, this is the advice that I give everybody. If you're searching online for something to do besides going to school, you are the perfect person to go to school. That's what you need to do. If you don't need to go to school, you know it. This is the advice I give anybody that comes up to me for programming. If somebody says, hey, I kind of want to get into programming and I need to go, like, should I go to school or not to like learn how to be a programmer? If you're asking me, the answer is yes. If you don't need to go to school, you know. By the time you're 18, 19, 20, no, hold on. By the time you're 18, 19, 20, if you have the skill set to be an entrepreneur, to start a business or whatever, you're not asking people online for advice on what to do. You already know. You're already part of that world. You already have those jobs. You're already building those connections. If you got to ask, go to school, get the degree. It's so much safer. It's so much more reliable.
You're smart enough to know that all information is available on YouTube now.
That's true, because like if you don't know, you could go to school, and like if you don't want it, then you may find that out in the short time in there. Because like you don't know, and if you're that young, it doesn't hurt to try. It does not hurt. So that's a really good point. Because you can learn things. I'll learn things. I took a class that I like. No, like see, Destiny's saying something. Crazy. Like he's like a level ahead of Sneako, like psychologically, where like he's like sitting here thinking like, I don't know how to break through his programming.
I don't know if I can break him, bro. I mean, like, cause just Sneako's too deep, bro. He's too indoctrinated, bro. He's a bot.
It's interesting how he himself is a bot.
Super bot, bro.
And while he's trying to criticize and shame and fight that type of mentality, he himself embodies that. Precisely.
Hey, bro, you know what's funny, bro?
What?
I wonder if these people are gonna get mad at us, because I'm like, yo, bro, none of us went to college. Liam went to college and dropped out, and we're over here standing college.
I low-key did drop. I didn't like. I kind of dropped. I kind of did. I kind of stopped because the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
And I didn't go back. But like, I guess that's kind of. I could have gone back. I didn't want to. Life, because when I left, bro, like I was like, bro, life is great. I was like, life is great, bro.
He said, fuck this. School ended. Life was going hard.
When the pandemic hit, bro, a lot of people suffered, but I didn't. So, you know, because like, you know, I didn't, you know, because school ended, right? So I didn't have to go. I was like, this is fucking great. Because I was sparring with Scott Austin. After that, that shit was good. But not everyone has that experience. Some people like being in school. And like going to college. And like seeing people at college. And like seeing girls and shit there. And whatnot. They like their professors. And I met some, you know, cool professors, you know, that I like had conversations with, and I enjoyed speaking to them. It's fun to have a cool relationship with a nice professor. That's a really cool experience to have a nice relationship with a person of like that, like, you know, educates you. That's always cool. Especially if you're like studying a subject that you like.
Absolutely. Oh,
you
man.
get me?
I do.
Like, yeah, bro, like, Sneako's tweaking, bro. I'm always saying this, bro. Like, he's tweaking. Like, and I like Sneako, too.
You like Sneako?
I like Sneako. I'm a Sneako person.
You know, I just watch Sneako on Destiny videos. You know, I'm a Destiny target.
Oh, no, I watch Sneako on Sneako. I was watching Sneako, like quite a bit before he came on Destiny. Like, I watched his Sneako shit. I was surprised when he made his streaming shit. I was like, damn, like, I didn't know you were so fucking...
I had only heard the person's name before he went on Destiny.
I mentioned Sneako to you a long time ago. Yeah, you remember that?
I think so, yeah.
Like, you never gave a fuck. I mentioned it to you, though. I was like, I think you'd like Sneako.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, bro. Sneako's, he's a goofball. That he's a young goofy. He's too, like, he's self-aware and then, like, unself-aware at the same time.
He's not self-aware.
He was self-aware.
He was self-aware.
I missed the old Sneako.
Do you know what's funny? He was self-aware, but the things he was self-aware about is, like, those things, those characteristics that he's self-aware about, or like, you know, who he is. Those were his flaws, and those characteristics themselves are, like, what, like, allowed him to be consumed. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? I don't know if I explained that well. Like he was self-aware about certain characteristics that made him toxic and unbrash. But like those toxic and brash things, those characteristics allowed him to stop being self-aware. If that makes sense. I don't know.
You said stop being self-aware. I mean,
like, yeah. Like he had personality. Like he was once aware of these things, but like those things about him, like they overtook the other aspect of his personality that like acted as a balance to this shit. And
you understand? You know, that's bot Sneako talking, bro. That was Sneako that was indoctrinated, bro. It's bot.
What indoctrinated him?
It was indoctrinated Sneako. It was old Sneako, bro. The society had bought him.
I miss old Sneako.
He was in this. He was part of the Matrix, bro. Now he's freed himself, bro.
I'm one of those people. I miss old Sneako.
Nah, bro. What's old Sneako, bro? I'm talking about the same shit.
No, you're not actually no.
I'm always talking about the same shit.
He's always been like antagonistic, but like
Doing the same shit, bro.
He's just like really, really antagonistic. I mean, like, roughly speaking, he's always been like somewhat anti-establishment left, but on a reasonable basis. Criticisms, I don't know. A lot of people criticize feminism. He was on that a long time ago.
Yes, sir.
And I don't fault someone for that, especially like a young person, like coming onto it, and if you manage to give like an actual point that's relevant at a young age, that's impressive.
Absolutely.
Cause I wasn't because when feminism was going on, like I didn't have anything to say.
You didn't have anything to say?
I don't remember having anything to say. I don't know.
You know what I have to say?
What?
Nah, I remember I was a shoe on head guy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, bruh, when she was shitting on feminazis, bruh. You don't know about what's his name, bruh? Just a Robot? Yeah, you don't know about that, bruh. That was some good old school. If y'all know, bruh. Just a Robot. Yeah, nah, bro. I fucking hated the feminism, like third wave feminism bullshit. But not even like I don't even actually. I'm actually far more left than I was at the time. I was pretty right, fucking swinger, bro. Like I would listen to what's his name, Steven Crowder. No, I'm more left now.
You're more. Oh, okay.
Significantly, like I used to listen to Steven Crowder and stuff. Like Ben Shapiro was like pretty cold.
Yeah. I'm more left now. I've always been pretty left, actually.
But
left doesn't mean you're crazy.
Left, bruh. I mean, no. I mean, yes, it does, but you're not left. You're more center. Anything.
I'm more center.
Yeah, so maybe center left.
I feel like that's
anything.
the most logical, right?
I mean,
you're more left.
So do they all. So does everyone.
Well,
not like that center is the
balance
most.
Is the most logical thing, though.
Not everyone thinks that their position is the most logical.
But like, I'm actually balanced though. Like, there's two of these things.
But like, no, there's not though.
For a reason.
But no, because like the difference is that you don't understand it's a circle.
It's a circle.
It's a circle. It's impossible to be in the middle.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would say I'm more left.
But yeah, we talk about left and right in America, and you're centered in America.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, in America, left and right. I'm gonna say that. Of course,
you're centered, but that doesn't mean
American culture.
That doesn't necessarily mean balanced, though. Just because we have there's just the scales are so far. Like you're in the middle of this scale, but like it's so much bigger than just us.
Worldwide?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say North American then.
Yeah.
Regardless of that.
I know. I'm just saying, like, the logically though, it's not balanced. It's not
really
like
balanced.
balanced.
Just on something.
Yeah, you're just on your shit.
You don't think I'm left? You don't think I'm a lefty?
Not in most places. Well, not in America.
I think there's multiple genders.
Okay. They would say that you're, but like, do you believe in shared gender or neopronouns?
Neopronouns?
You're yeah. Like, can you be cat gender?
Cat gender?
Yeah.
The gender of a cat?
I'm a cat. That is my gender.
Technically, yes.
You think so?
Yes. I don't think. Yeah.
I disagree.
Why not? Why do you think so? Why do you disagree?
I think that there is a scientific basis of which gender exists inside of our brains, and I don't think that we have a cat's gender.
There is. What is that?
There is all. What? We've been able to see this a lot. So we can't even see. To be fair, you gotta give me this. We can't see. We don't even know where consciousness is in the brain, so I can't like tell you where in the brain it is.
Okay.
But it is shown that in human brainwaves, male brainwaves like act differently than female brainwaves.
Okay.
And because of that, like the idea of gender being like based in the brain and the way that we think, like if you're like we always talk about like having a man's brain inside of a woman's body.
Yeah.
Like if you have a man's brain inside of a woman's body, then I think that you're like really a trans person. They would call me a trans medicalist and call me far right cringe.
Okay.
But
like why can't you be a cat gender?
Because I don't think that the human brain has that mechanism. I don't think that we have there's a cat brain is what I'm saying, like a cat brain that we mimic inside of our body.
That's yeah, I understand that. Okay. Well, all right then. Yeah, like, okay. Yeah. Do you still think there could be like many genders though?
You would be hard to convince me of non-binary, but I think I can be convinced.
That there is non-binary?
Yeah.
Well, non-binary is neither male or female.
Man or woman, but yeah.
Neither man or woman.
Yeah.
Well, that would just be other.
not just
Non-binary
other.
means you're literally no gender.
Yeah, like you're not no. There's a gender. No, you are a gender. It's just not.
Non-binary. Not
Yeah,
these
but
two.
not these
that
two.
Means that's other.
But like I like I said, it would be hard to convince me of such. But I don't know if there's
Do you think there's no other?
I would think it would be hard. Like I said, it would be hard to convince me of such. But you might be able to.
I thought
but
you
like
agreed there was other.
I had until like at some point, like there could be an other, right? But I've been thinking about the concept of the more we create more genders,
the less men and women.
Like it doesn't like because definitions exist as utilities. You know what I'm saying? As a utility, we use words as utilities to describe things to each other.
Yeah.
And telling me that your gender is cat means nothing to me.
I don't know anything.
It has no utility.
It doesn't.
I don't think it serves a utility.
I can't think of a utility.
There's no utility in that. But if you say a man or a woman, we actually treat men and women differently. And if you do want to say, but like if you want to, but like that's what I'm saying. But you're not cat gender because you don't want me to sit here and treat you like a cat and like make you a lesser, like a non-human being.
Cat gender isn't a real gender.
There's not a real gender.
Cat gender is not a gender. Because genders are still like a human thing.
Yes.
You can't be a gender.
Can you be a
that's
chair?
Not human. No.
No. Okay. Well, you're far right scum and you're transphobic.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't think you can't be a gender that's not human. I'll say that.
That's where I'm at. Yeah, I don't think.
Like but I would say like you like, but you don't think non-binary is real.
Like it would be hard to convince me of such.
Like you think you have to fall in. Okay, are you at the opinion that you're either man or woman?
Well, because I'm transmedical. Like like transmedicalism is like the idea that, you know, there are brain waves that exist in a specific way, and unless there's a pattern, if you show me a pattern that is like, you know, instead it doesn't fit the male pattern or the female pattern within these parameters. Yes.
Gender is scientific.
Yeah.
It's not a social construct.
No, being transgender is scientific. Like a
gender itself.
Gender is it's hard to
you
confine.
Think gender itself is a social construct or scientific or a mix of both?
It's a mix of both at this point. But
I think it's social.
But like the reason I say this is that if it was just social, then we wouldn't need to take the medical procedures to do so.
Well, why?
Why would we need to?
Okay, well, I mean, so say you're a woman and you believe that your gender of a man, like, and like consciously, like you feel like in your mind. Well, you feel more that you closely relate to the male gender to the fact that like you're.
No. It doesn't matter, because if it was a pure social construct, then then it can be socialized so that anybody can be a man and anybody can be a woman, and like that's the idea. But we can't do that because there are actually like that definitive there are definitive characteristics that which we push onto each other. You know what, dude, Lav, bro, I want to watch this Lav interview actually because of this. But I don't like her because she's stupid, but like she has such good points, and Destiny, like no one, she just is bad at arguing, and Destiny can't. And Destiny, you know, goes against everything she says, so she can't beat him in a fight. I'm not simping. She's not my type.
See, now they're gonna think you're simping.
Yeah, I know.
You have to bring that up.
I had to let them know, bro.
Fucking simp.
No, but like if you bring up like anybody who like any girl that talks to Destiny, you think you're simping, bro.
Okay.
But no, like, what does it feel like to be a man? What does it feel like?
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. So like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's not a thing. Like, because there's no one way to feel like a man. Like, the male gender, like, what people think men are and what they do are different.
How do you feel like a man gender? Right, male gender. Like, these things don't, like... No, it doesn't, though, because, like, now we're talking about, like, roles and stuff, but gender roles have been abolished. Like, these actually are like, these are shown, like, are not, like, real things a part of us. Like, gender roles, it's not what we want. Like, gender roles, that's part of they're trying to abolish gender roles as well while doing transition. That doesn't make sense.
They do want gender roles, though.
They do. It doesn't make sense because it wouldn't. If you didn't, then you wouldn't want to change your gender. It doesn't make sense. Do you understand?
Ooh, they're trying to abolish gender roles, but they want to change their gender.
But that doesn't matter then if you abolish gender roles.
But if you join the gender roles, then what is your gender?
Like if a man can wear a dress, then why does a man wearing a dress make them a trans person?
If a man can wear a dress, then why does a man wearing a dress make you a woman?
Like make you feel more of a woman. Like if a man can wear a dress without being female, without being a woman.
The point, like they could say they're trying to be a woman, but the point is that they're trying to abolish gender roles.
Well, not just trying to be. No, here's my thing, right? If a regular dude, like who's a manly man, should be able to wear a dress and be a manly man.
Yeah.
Then like if you're transitioning to feel like a woman, you should not have to wear a dress.
It's. you shouldn't, if you're transitioning,
then like wearing a dress
shouldn't
not make you feel like a
gender
woman
roles.
because there's not. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
And I could believe that, right? Because if we're just talking about social constructs, then that doesn't make sense. But I think that there is like a real, like, here's my thing. If it's a purely social construct, then trans people aren't real.
That's true. That's true. Your gender. I would agree with that. And that's my point. That's my whole point.
But I disagree.
If it's purely a social construct.
But I disagree. I think that they're real.
That there is like a scientific.
And there's a scientific basis upon which.
Like they're like your brain physically.
Like you literally have a man's brain inside of a woman's body, and like that's fucked up. I believe that.
And then because we're intelligent as humans and have societies, like socially, like there's a social aspect of gender that's developed through the culture.
Yes.
I think I agree with that actually. I don't. Yeah.
Like, because there seems to be some kind of internalized sense of gender. So, like, you could, like I said, like, you could prove to me that non-binary exists by, like, showing me some kind of, like, patterns. Like, if the pattern of men and women, like, is very well, like, documented, then you can find, like, a pattern that doesn't actually conform to either of these.
Yeah.
Then, like, I could probably, like, concede to non-binary people. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you might, like, it may not.
But, by the way, this does make me a hater because I think that means most people who say that they're trans nowadays aren't trans. But.
So if it's purely a social construct, then yeah, like, you know, then it's not real, really, and you changing your gender doesn't make sense.
But if it isn't purely a social construct,
and
then
it is biological.
But like, yeah, but if it isn't purely social, then that means that some of the shit that you guys are talking is kind of like ridiculous.
Because it being a physical and biological aspect of it would explain why you feel so frustrated, right? Which would work in your favor, but you want to go and say it isn't even about that.
Yeah, and they
kind of like social things entirely. But if it's about social things entirely, then like what you're feeling, this isn't the problem. Like you have a different issue, but you're trying to remedy it with all these fucking surgeries and hormones.
But then that's not the. But like I think that you might be taking the right procedures because I think that you're going through something that's real, like physical. Like you actually are going through
physical.
Something.
That's why you're going so damn far. So some people transition. There's a minority. I don't know if it's a minority, but there's some people transition and regret it. You know about that.
A higher majority of these people are like women who transition to men, but
it's always women, because it's like it's either women or they want to be men.
But here's the thing, though. Like the thing is, like it's really like because as a dude, if you go all the way, like you went all the way, you had your dick chopped off. Like I got it. Like it's hard for me not to believe you. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like you were like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna get my dick and balls chopped off for this shit.
You don't want
like,
that shit,
bro. I gotta be like, okay, bro, you got something going on for real, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way.
There's probably something physical going on there.
There's no way you're gonna convince me socially to cut my dick and balls off, bro.
Yeah, like socially.
You know what I'm saying, McD? There's no way you're gonna socialize me to do that. So, I gotta believe him, bro. They gotta be real.
This is why we need both of us on here, because I would have wanted to say, yeah, it's social, right? But you would have put that, and now I agree with it, right?
Oh, but look, we're gonna get flack for that, though. I want to post that as a sad video.
Oh yeah. You want to hit that?
We can actually, yeah.
But why do teachers exist, Sneako? Why do teachers exist if everybody can just learn everything by reading an encyclopedia?
Exactly for the reason you went to school, to give you a comfort zone to make you feel like you're doing something.
I'm different. I'm not the average person. Okay.
You were when you were in college. When you were wanting to play the saxophone, you wanted to feel like you were doing something. You really wanted to go be independent and be an artist, and you decided to take the safe space of college. That's what college provides for you, a zone to make you feel like you're progressing when you're really not. You're just giving money to other people.
You literally are progressing. You're learning skills every single day in a college classroom.
You can learn an instrument from YouTube tutorials.
You could.
You don't need school. That's a waste of time. And that's a perfect example. Like going to school for an artistry is. I went to film school. I was the same shit as you, fucking misunderstood artist. You know, I was in film school. It's a waste.
Misunderstood artist.
Yeah, you wanted to play the saxophone. You were deep in there. You're trying to swoon a girl with a fedora on. Man, I know where you were. You were probably on Reddit forums and stuff like that. You said "milady," and then you walked into the jazz club smoking a cigarette. You were misunderstood.
I wasn't misunderstood. I had to work too much, so I had to drop out.
Why don't you play the saxophone anymore?
I like the piano more. I had no time to relearn it. If I relearn an instrument, it'd be a guitar.
What job do you think you would have got from your degree?
I don't know if I would have gotten one at all. That's why I kept my casino job. That's why when it came time to choose between school or college, I chose work.
So you're saying you wouldn't have gotten a job playing the saxophone, but you're still advocating for people to go get a job. How does that make sense?
I'm saying that I didn't have the luxury of being able to go into infinite debt and screw around on the internet to figure out if I could make it big or not, because I had bills to pay and I had nobody in my life to support me. So when it came time to choose between doing school for a saxophone degree versus working full-time at the casino, if I live here on my own and I either have to pay my rent or be homeless, I chose the reliable job at the casino. That was my choice.
Okay. Would you have found a job if you stayed in school?
Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what that path looked like. I didn't get to finish school.
Do you regret it? Do you want to go back?
I don't know. I thought about it sometimes, but I mean, like, obviously, I've picked up a whole new skill set doing what I do now. Like,
if you are aware that all this information is available online, everything they teach in schools, all the books, all that, why are you still telling people to go to school? Is it because it's a safe space? Is it because it's a comfort zone to make them feel like they're progressing? Do you really think people aren't dumb enough to go out and seek that information themselves? I learned more in film school from YouTube tutorials than I did in class. I learned more on my laptop, like when I was.
You already answered this fucking question, because the certification that you get at the end, that you can get a lot of jobs with if you pick a degree that suits you.
Yeah.
That's the answer to his question that he just asked. All right.
True.
I'm sorry. You're probably
running home to go edit videos.
That's great, because that's how you learn. I think I learned that way. I think I'm a really good self-directed learner, but most people aren't. That's just the reality.
Why do you think most people aren't like that?
I don't know. It's just it's a thing. Some people have it, some people don't. I don't know. Maybe you learn it in your childhood. Maybe what?
You really think it's a difference in brain, or are we just programmed to be bots and to be?
Hold on. I know. Hold on. We might do this in a second. People keep spamming that mutant Apple one, and I'll do it in a second. But I'm not gonna have like a 3v1 fuck fest where we all just shit on Sneako for his fucking opinion on whatever. If you want to drag him in a second, we can do it. But Jesus fuck, chill. Sorry. Okay. What were you saying? For programming for
do we really have different brains, me and you, or did we just figure it out? Did we see past the matrix? Figured out a way. No, let me finish. Did we figure out a way to work out of that system, and most people never figured out, not because of intellect, but because from birth we are programmed to be cogs in the machine.
You have to break out of. You're stuck in the matrix when you think of everything in terms of the matrix. Everybody's a part of the matrix. Okay, we're all part of the matrix. We're all part of society.
Of course we are.
Right. So it's not. Hold on. Wait. It's not about. Hold on. No. Wait. Let me. I'm just gonna keep talking until you stop. It's not about breaking out of the matrix. It's just the simple reality is that some people are really good at learning on their own, and some people have a lot of trouble learning on their own. Like, I think I'm a really good self-directed learner. If there's something that I'm passionate about, I can pick up a book and I can learn it and I can do that. Not everybody can do that. A lot of people need teachers to like schedule out what they're supposed to learn, give them like learning schedules, help them through problems or whatever. I'm not one of those people. Some people are, but most people are that thing. If it was the case, otherwise schools wouldn't exist. Everybody would just learn on their own.
Most people need someone to tell them what to do.
Most people, need some level of direction. Yeah. Yes.
Why?
How deep do you want to go on that? What do you mean, why?
You like philosophy? Let's figure it out.
Sure, it would be a.
You're setting the precedent that we have different brains than most people, and I don't think so at all. I don't think I'm special.
My guess is going to be that most people work better getting directions from other people, probably because society works better when you've got a lot of followers and just a few leaders. If you've got a society full of people,
right?
Yeah, if you've got a society full of everybody wants to be a leader, too many chiefs, not enough Indians is a saying, right? Then like society would probably fall into fucking disarray. Everything would be fucked, would be my guess.
So you're saying you want your chat to fall in line, be followers, aka bots.
And you want your community to fall in line and pay you to learn how to do drop shipping online. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's not like you can phrase this however you want. I want people to do is I want people to take the most likely successful step. No, you're a bad faith. You keep saying I want people. You always rephrase these things through this like hyper autistic fucking red pill language because you can't engage with an idea.
You're getting around the point that
No. I'm exactly on the point that I'm making, but you can't comprehend it. So you keep rephrasing. Oh, you want people to be bots. Oh, you want people to be the matrix. I'm trying to be more. No, fuck. Get rid of that toxic line of thinking.
Well, you're saying followers. You think people should
follow the leader. What I want people to do is I want people to take the most likely path to success. If you're going online and you're asking, what do I need to do to be successful? The fact that you're even asking that question means you're probably a little lost, meaning the best place for you is to go to a place that directs you to the ways that you can self-improve to get a job, which is college. That's the best place to do that.
Okay, you're going away from the point that you made earlier. You think most people should be followers because...
How long were you in the stream?
Probably like hours, bro.
Alright.
You dying?
I'm not dying. I kind of want to take a
break? Yeah, me too.
Take a BRB. I'll be right back.